My good people, good evening, welcome. I'm Rob Pasker, anchor for tonight's episode of YRDtv. I hope all is well across the country, Realtist Nation. Yes, indeed, we are live right now. So if you are in the building, tap in. Let me know you're here. Like, share, most importantly, comment. Let us know you're in the building because we want to know who's representing. Because this is a very special episode of the Young Realtist Division TV. And tonight we're going to bring on one of our YRD pioneers. But before I get into that, let me tell you just a little bit about who we are for those of you that don't know. YRD stands for the Young Realtist Division of NAREB, and NAREB is the acronym for the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, which is the oldest and largest African-American real estate trade association in the country, comprised of over 90 local chapters across 35 states. The Young Realtist Division was founded in 1996 with the mission of redefining the real estate culture for tomorrow's leaders. And what we take on as young realtists, we're here to build our communities, we're here to build our businesses, and we're also here to build our legacies. So this is a whole movement that we have going on. Shout out to the whole executive team. Shout out to all the realtors across the nation that are a part of YRD. We want your membership. We want your involvement because we are elevating. We're going up. It's a whole movement. So get with it. I'm not going to say you're going to get left, but you're going to miss out on some good stuff if you're not with it. But with that being said, tonight I have the honor of introducing YRD's first monthly pioneer. And tonight our guest is Shawneequa Badger. She is the team owner and lead of the Badger Real Estate Group with Core and Global Living. The Badger Real Estate Group is a full-service, top 10% real estate team specializing in Bay Area home sales, purchases, and investment properties. Shawneequa is a trainer, a national speaker, and entrepreneur. She helps investors, buyers, and sellers create their own economy through real estate investments. She is also the board member for the Associated Real Property Brokers, the Oakland NAREB chapter, director for the California Real Estate Brokers, and president of the Commercial Industrial Division. And then when she's not out here being a superhero, she's also a mother. So we want to go ahead and bring Madam Shawneequa Badger, Madam President, on. Let's get her in here. Welcome. Look at you. So, backstory, we had this planned out, but you know what happens, Shawneequa's out here in these streets, she's doing what she's doing, and what happened? You're in California, you got hit with rain, and, people...
We got and daylight savings time.
And daylight savings time.
It was a double whammy for me, so I have this idea of me being at home doing this, and I didn't have it. So here we are.
Hey, it doesn't matter because you know how we get down as realtors. We get it where we stand. So,
listen, Thug Life T-shirt too. I got on my Tupac Thug Life
with the Tupac. All eyes on you right now, right now. Yeah. So like I said, you're a very busy woman. So I appreciate you taking the time to come on here and chop it up with YRD. For YRDtv. And so you are someone that me personally I look up to, because if you all don't know, Shawneequa is your favorite realtor's favorite realtor. So if you didn't know, get familiar. I've been watching you for a few years just through social media, and the success that you've been having, the leaps and bounds that you're making, the lives that you're touching, the education that you're providing is very remarkable, Shawneequa. So like I said, we want to make you our first pioneer because you are trailblazing and you're pushing forward in our industry and doing things that people dream of. So with that being said, can you tell us a little bit about your real estate background? Because it sounds like you got a lot going on in the real estate industry.
Yeah, so I am in the other city by the bay, Oakland, California. And, I've been selling real estate. This is my 17th year selling real estate.
Wow.
And, when I got into the business, for us, it was like, there was no technology driving what we did. We had to get out there and grind it out. So to be able to be a part of this while you evolve from literally writing out your purchase contracts in triplicate to being able to navigate everything literally from your phone. I'm doing an interview from my phone. I could have never done that when I got into the real estate business. So to be able to be a part of a change and evolve with it is actually a blessing. And to be able to do it at a very high level, um, in a very high value market is a blessing as well. So it is. For many of you don't know, I think the Bay Area is maybe is top two, if it's not number one. I think we knocked New York out of the way this year, but we are one of the top um, uh, uh, markets when it comes to property values for sure.
Absolutely. Well, you're not lying. So I'm a numbers guy, me personally, and I like to look at the affordability index. So the National Association of Realtors does a yearly affordability index, and San Francisco Bay, the Bay Area, it's either one or two between you and Silicon Valley. While I'm in Toledo, Toledo ranks 135th. So I know the properties out there. Your median sales price is what, close to like 900.
In Oakland, it's 862,000 for a family in Bay, my hometown, which is the capital of Silicon Valley, is $0.3 million.
Sheesh. While us here in the Midwest, my averaging for Toledo is 150. So if you can imagine, but to have that type of success out where you're at, that's amazing. Totally amazing. So what brought you to the industry?
I had a career change, and before I had gone for a career change, I had a friend of mine say, "Hey, Shaniqua, you'd be perfect for real estate." And I was like, "I don't want to do real estate. That's what my dad's studying for." And I had a career change, and everybody wanted you to have a bachelor's to get back into the field that I was in, and I was like, guess I need to get into those real estate books, and such is life. So here we are.
And look at you now. Look at you now. Look at you now. So, as far as your real estate team, how does that look for you?
We have three people on our team that are actually in real estate sales, two people who are staff, and we are a lean and mighty team. But we are a lean and mighty team that is who has a heart for people and who like to lead with our hearts and who like to love with our hearts. So that's kind of where we are in terms of being able to navigate this real estate market that we're in. No matter how aggressive it is, we are still here, helping people navigate it to the best of our ability. And I always say that we um, are able to celebrate Christmas by celebrating Christmas every time we get people their keys. So I get to
Absolutely.
sell a lot during the year.
100%. Well, I'll tell you what, I agree. You got If we lead with service, I think a lot of the back end, it works itself out if you have your heart in the right place and you lead with service. And I also believe that in the times that we live in, with the technology that we have and the systems that are available, why not go lean? Like you said,
Mhm.
lean, mean. That's how we get down. So I met you at I don't know if it was a midwinter or a national convention, but you're heavily involved with NAREB. What brought you to NAREB?
Well, when I was 16, I was a part of the NAACP, and I've always navigated around being a part of an advocacy group. Now, when I got into real estate, I was like, well, where are the people that look like me?
Mm-hmm.
So there was a mention of a group in our real estate principles book. So then I went and um, see, saw and researched to see what I could find, and I found NARAB, and um, again, the rest is history.
Absolutely. Well, you sought and you found. So, and
Hmm.
you're involved at the local level, the state level, and at the national level. So, at the national level, you're the president of the Commercial Industrialization Division, Commercial Industrial Division. My apologies. What For the people that don't know what CID is? What is CID?
Our wheelhouse is commercial. So, all things commercial, whether it be leasing, the financing, the purchasing, the structure, the strategy around commercial. It's really about creating space for Black people in commercial real estate in all areas. If that's what some people call it a niche. Some people are like, this is what I do, kind of like we do in residential.
Yeah,
So we
absolutely.
have to be able to participate in all areas of real estate so that we understand that there is a place for us.
100%. And when you look at, I can't speak on what commercial real estate looks like in your market, but I know in most markets across the nation, there's not a lot of us that partake in that segment of the industry. And so, yeah, we need that type of representation and that type of education to break through, because we've talked in the past. We always look out for the most marginalized of us. And that's what NAREB was founded on, creating and opening doors for people who doors were closed to. But we also want to make sure that we're putting ourselves in position to take advantage of the well opportunities in the real estate industry, such as commercial, such as industrial real estate.
Hmm.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think that we have to create commercial for the culture. That's kind of what I'm looking to build, and I think that people need to understand that. I heard somebody say that small businesses were the consciousness of America. So imagine what they do for us as Black people in our communities. They're the barbershops, they're the beauty salons, they're the people that we go to get all of our services and our goods in our communities, and we need to be making sure that they're stabilized by being able to understand their leases better, to be able to represent them for their leases, to be able to represent them for buying properties, maybe with an SBA loan, or buying or collaborating and doing syndication deals with multi units, or even different areas of. So we need to be present so we can start having these conversations, not only just on the residential side, but also on the commercial side. I think it's highly valuable. Again, we are highly underrepresented. We're not even we're not even most of us don't even have our foot in the door and buying the spaces that we use on a day-to-day basis. But we absolutely should.
Absolutely. We're talking about business to business opportunities. Most of us focus on business to consumer opportunities, but commercial real estate in its essence is business to business, and it's a lot of money, a lot of opportunities. Um, your business is wildly successful. I've seen the post of your billboards across the Bay Area. Kudos to you. So for someone that's looking to elevate their real estate career to break through to another level of success, what advice would you give to that person?
Always be coachable. Always be coachable. Always be learning. Always be developing yourself. Always be tapping into your greater self. I think many of us play too small, and if our ancestors looked at us from where they were at today and looked at us in the future, um, I think that they would agree that many of us play too small, um, and we make sure that complacency is not the thing that us in one space. Don't ever run in place in this business, because that's exactly what complacency will do
Absolutely. Be coachable. Don't play it small. Keep moving forward.
to you. And tap into your greater self.
Tap into your greater self. Live your best life on
Live
all
your best life
levels. On all
on
levels.
all.
So how can the people follow you, Madam Badger? What can they look forward to, and how can they follow you?
I'm on social. You can find me really easy on social, first and last name, or you can follow my team at the Badger Real Estate Group. We're on all areas of social media. We may not be on TikTok yet,
Not yet.
but we're else. We're in the air and we're on the ground for sure. So if you come to the city of Oakland, you'll be able to find us on billboards as well.
100%. Well, and I need to make a trip.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody got to come out here and see how the players play out in the Bay.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see because that's where the money resides. That's where the
Where the
money
real money
resides.
resides.
You got anything else for the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, I really want to make sure that people understand who we are and what we do. I think it's great that people are options getting into real estate, but real estate just isn't. We're not able to do advocacy around making sure in our industry is there, and that's what us. We many of you don't say you would not be able to participate. I would not be able to participate in the areas that I'm in without the presence of NAREB. And we need to honor those have been opening doors for us to walk through, but we need to continue to open these doors for people who are like YRD, who are getting into the business, who are new getting into the business, who are young in the business. Um, we have to make sure that those doors remain open.
Absolutely, and there's room for everybody in this fight. So I
Room,
second that sentiment, and we got to keep pushing because people push for us, and if we continue to push, where will the people that come after us? Our children, and so forth and so such.
I saw that comment, Reba. No, I'm not on TikTok. Yeah.
Well, while we're talking about it, that short form vertical. If you want to get some content out there, that's one of the best ways to get content out there because people consume it. It's quick, it's easy, and just put it out there.
See, this is what I've learned about me not being so young anymore. Now I got to be on the phone and it would just click on like that. Now I got to learn it. So that's why you all have to make sure that you're bringing in younger folks into your organization, whether it's in your businesses or in the organization of NAREB, because then they can help you do all this. So now I call Tariq, my assistant, and tell him how to make me cool.
Well, you don't need much help, but I can tell you he's very bright. I met him at the national convention in Cleveland, and he's lucky to have you, and you're lucky to have him. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we were a match made for sure.
Wow, beautiful how that works out. Well, listen, I'm not going.
Real estate license, so he's gonna be joining YRD soon.
Come on, come on with it. I'm sure I'll be seeing him in San Antonio at the MidWinter, which we're going to talk about here very shortly.
I have to ask him if he's going to San Antonio.
I mean, if you can go to Cleveland, you can go to San Antonio.
Maybe we'll see.
Well, hey, Madam Badger, I appreciate you. I know you got a lot on your plate. What is it, 6:20 out where you're at?
It's 6:20. I'm about to jump on two other meetings and skedaddle my tail on home. As y'all can see, I'm in my car because I'm in between what I call Ashy Monday. Today's been an Ashy Monday.
It's okay. We have our ashy days. It's just a part of life, but you keep some lotion. Me personally, I prefer avocado oil.
We're gonna moisturize. It's gonna be better tomorrow.
There we go. All right. Well, thank you. You hold it down and you stay safe out there. All right.
All right, y'all. Talk to y'all soon.
See ya. All right, there you have it, Madam Shawneequa Badger. We appreciate her taking the time out of her very busy schedule to come and just chop it up with us. Show some love, drop some jewels. Check her out. Follow her on Instagram. Follow her on Facebook, because if you're someone that's looking for inspiration, you're gonna find it if you're paying attention to what she's got going on. And we look forward to the work that she's doing with CID as well, because me personally, I know I want to break into more commercial, because that's where a lot of the opportunity is. And like she said, small businesses, they build our community, small businesses. So as realtists, we want to position ourselves to service the small businesses in our communities. So we thank her for that. Want to give a shout out to our president, YRD president, Tamisha Wells. She's tuning in right now out of H-Town. We appreciate all the work that she's doing. YRD has some great things in the works. With that being said, stay tuned. Coming events, we have our general body meeting every fourth Tuesday. It's a time for us to come together, convene, learn. We're going to bring in a speaker to teach us about some things that's going to help us elevate our businesses. So stay tuned. Fourth Tuesday. We also have coming in the spring, we have our MidWinter convention coming up. Boom, there it is, MidWinter. You want to be there, San Antonio. Save the date. Save the date. I love the MidWinters because there's a focus on education. And when I go, I come back. I'm able to bring back skills. I'm able to bring back certifications to help not only elevate my community, but also elevate my business. So that's one of the best investments you can make is in yourself. So invest in coming to the MidWinter so you can be around like-minded individuals. You can meet awesome people like Melissa Service out of Florida. Shout out to her. She's doing big things. She was raised in the game, and I would have never met anybody as phenomenal as she is if it weren't for me going to the national, going to the MidWinters. Because it's a time to come together, convene, fellowship, but also learn and share, and elevate and grow. So with that being said, this is YRDtv. I appreciate you all for watching. We just need more of y'all. Go ahead, join YRD. Go to the website. You see it down below, youngrealtist.com. Join. You can join on the website. We want recommendations for pioneers. If there's someone that you know that's in your market that's just killing the game, that's a realtist that you believe deserves a platform to share, come on, go ahead, hit that link in the bio and nominate a YRD pioneer, because this is about us. This is about creating a platform for us to stand on and for us to elevate each other, because I'm a firm believer that NAREB should not be a secret. It's a secret, and I think it's one of the best kept secrets, but we don't want to be a secret. But the only way that we're going to let that secret out is if we continue to elevate each other. So that's what this is all about. YRDtv. Shout out to our secretary, Imani, holding it down. We appreciate you and all that you do. You hold it down. I'm Rob Pasker, and I will see you again next Tuesday. Monday at 9 o'clock. YRDtv. I appreciate y'all. Good night.